Question 1. The gradient function of y is px minus 4 squared, and given y equals to 1 over 15 px minus 4 cubed plus c. Find the value of p. When you see this word gradient function, okay, this is dy dx. You have to remember this. Gradient function means dy dx. So dy dx equals to px minus 4 squared. Okay, so we use integration. Okay, we integrate both sides. So integrate in terms of dx, integrate in terms of dx. Then left hand side dx cancel. So integrate dy equals to integrate px minus 4 squared dx. Okay, integrate dy, you will have y. Okay, because this is in terms of y. And the number here will be 1. So integrate 1, you will have y. Equals to, how to integrate this one? We can use substitution. So first, we let u equals to px minus 4. So differentiate u in terms of x, you will have p. Okay, rearrange. So du equals to du over p equals to dx. Okay, we substitute these two into this equation. Then you will have y equals to integrate px minus 4 is u. So u squared dx equals to du over p. du over p. Okay, so y equals to, this one 1 over p is a constant, so we can leave it outside. So integrate u squared du. Okay, integrate this one. Y equals to 1 over p. Integrate u squared, so power plus 1. You have u cubed over 3. Then don't forget plus c. So this is equals to 1 over 3p u cubed. U, we substitute back the value of u. U equals to px minus 4. So px minus 4 cubed plus c. Okay, so you compare with the question. Y equals to 1 over 15 px minus 4 cubed plus c. Therefore, this 1 over 3p is equals to 1 over 15. That means 3p equals to 15. 3p equals to 15. So p equals to 15 divided by 3, 5. Number 2. Diagram shows a bracelet which can be seen as a solid of revolution formed by revolving the shaded region R by rotating 360 degrees about its axis. So first we have to find volume of this shaded region R. How to find this volume? We have to find the intersection point first. Okay, we have to know what's the coordinate of this one. These two x-intercept. Okay, so this is the intersection point. You substitute this one into this equation. So you will have 5 minus x squared equals to 4. So x squared equals to 1. X equals to plus or minus 1. So this is negative 1. This is 1. To find the volume of this shaded region, first we have to find the volume for this curve. Okay, like this. From negative 1 to 1. So when we rotate this region 360 degrees about x-axis, then you will have a shape like this. Okay, this is the volume of the solid for the curve generated by the curve. Then we have to minus the volume generated by this straight line, which is this part. Okay, when we rotate this, then you will have a volume that looks like this. So the shaded region is the volume of this curve minus the volume generated by this straight line. I hope you can see that. This shaded region is the volume of the curve minus the volume of the straight line. So volume of curve is pi, integrate from negative 1 to 1. And then this is x coordinate. So we have to put in respect of x. Here we have to put y squared minus the volume generated by the straight line. So pi, integrate from negative 1 to 1. This is x-intercept. So dx. Center here we have to put y squared. Okay, this is for the curve. And this is for the straight line. Okay, put in the equation. So equals to pi integrate from -1 to 1. This is for the curve. Equation of curve is 5 minus x squared. So y equals to 5 minus x squared square dx minus pi integrate from -1 to 1. This is for the line. Y equals to 4. So 4. Then don't forget to square dx. Solve this. Okay, first you have to expand this one. -1 to 1. Expand this, you will have 25 minus 10x squared plus x power 4 dx. Okay. For this one, 4 square you will have 16. And then you have to add x from -1 to 1. Okay, integrate this one. This is 25x minus 10x cubed over 3 plus x power 5 over 5 from -1 to 1 minus pi. Okay, substitute 1 to x here. So you will have 16 minus, substitute -1 to x. So you will have -16. Okay, this one you also substitute in one by one. So you will have pi. Substitute 1 first. So 25 minus 10 over 3 plus 1 over 5 minus, substitute -1 to x. Then you will have -25. -1 cubed, still negative. Negative, positive. So positive 10 over 3. -1 power 5, still negative. So minus 1 over 5. 16 minus become plus. So 16 plus 16, 32. So this one you will have -32 pi. Okay, you can solve this. 656 over 15 minus 32 pi. So equals to 176 over 15 pi. From the equation, we are given pi equals to 3.142. So we use this value for pi. So we multiply with 3.142. And this is equals to 36.87. This is the volume of the shaded region. If 1 cm cube volume of the glass slide is equal to 1.35 gram, so we still have to multiply with 1.35. So 36.87 multiplied with 1.35. This is equals to 49.77 gram. Number 3. Diagram shows the curve. The straight line AB is normal to the curve at point B, 2, 2. Given the gradient function of the curve is x over 2. So when you see this word gradient function, that's mean dy dx equals to x over 2. So that means the general gradient for this curve is equals to x over 2. And we are given B. So at this point B, we have a tangent line. So at point B, at 2, 2, dy dx will equals to, we substitute x equals to 2. So 2 over 2 equals to 1. That means at point B, the tangent at point B, the gradient of this tangent is equals to 1. Okay, so this tangent is normal to this line AB. So for normal line, we will have gradient 1 times gradient 2 equals to -1. Okay, so let's say this tangent is line 1 and this normal line is line 2. Then you will have 1 multiplied with gradient 2 equals to -1. So gradient 2 equals to -1 over 1, which is -1. So that means the gradient of this normal line is -1. Then you will have y equals to -1x plus c. We have to find the value of c. You just substitute b, because this straight line also passing through point B, so we can use the coordinate of B. Therefore, x equals to 2, y equals to 2, so 2 equals to -2 plus c, so c equals to 4. So the whole equation will be y equals to negative x plus 4. This is for part A. A2, find the equation of the curve. So we are given the gradient function of this curve, dy dx equals to x over 2. Equals to x over 2. So to find the equation of this curve, we need to integrate both sides. Integrate both sides. So dx cancel, integrate dy equals to y. Then integrate this one, you will have x squared over 2, then multiply with the new power here, 2. Then don't forget to plus c. So y equals to x power 2 over 4 plus c. Okay, how to find the value of c? You are given this point, right, 2, 2. You just substitute x equals to 2, y equals to 2 to this equation to find the value of c. So 2 equals to 2 squared over 4 plus c. So 4 over 4 is 1, 2 minus 1, 1. C equals to 1. Therefore, the equation of this curve will be y equals to x squared over 4 plus 1. Find the area of the shaded region. Okay, this shaded region. So first we have to divide this shaded region into two parts. Okay, this is A, this is B. So this is the intersection point of the curve and the straight line. From A, we found that the equation of AB for this straight line is y equals to negative x plus 4. And the equation of this curve is y equals to x squared over 4 plus 1. Okay, first we find the intersection point. So we substitute x squared over 4 plus 1 equals to negative x plus 4. Okay, we multiply by 4. So x squared plus 4 equals to negative 4x plus 16. Rearrange x squared plus 4x. 4 minus 16, we will have negative 12 equals to 0. Solve this. X, 12, 6 times 2. So positive 4x. Positive, negative, positive, negative. Okay, so you will have x plus 6, x minus 2 equals to 0. So x equals to negative 6, x equals to 2. So the coordinate of this intersection point must be positive 2. Okay, so this is 2. And we have to find the value of this x-intercept of this straight line AB. So x-intercept is when y equals to 0. So when y equals to 0, 0 equals to negative x plus 4. So x equals to 4. Okay, this is 4. So the area of the shaded region will be A plus B. Okay, area A plus area B equals to, okay, A is under this curve, 它在这条 curve 这条线的下面. So we are using the equation of the curve. So we integrate the curve from 0 to 2. Okay, we integrate 0 to 2. This is x coordinate, so dx. Then center here we have to put y plus b. B is under this straight line. 你看到吗？这个 B 它是在这条直线的下面，所以这里我们就没有用 curve 的 equation 了，我们要用这个直线的 equation. We integrate from 2 to 4. Okay, integrate from 2 to 4 y dx. This is for curve. This is for straight line. So equals to, okay, this is for curve. So x squared over 4 plus 1 dx plus integrate 2 to 4. This is for the straight line. Negative x plus 4 dx. Okay, solve this. So x cubed over 4 times 3, 12 plus x 0 to 2 plus integrate this one, negative x squared over 2 plus 4x from 2 to 4. Okay, so you substitute 2 into x here. Then you will get the value 8 over 3 plus substitute 4 into x here. Substitute 2 into x here. Then you will have 2. So 8 over 3 plus 2. The answer will be 14 over 3. And this is area, so the unit is unit square. The volume of revolution in terms of pi when the region bounded by the curve y-axis and the straight line y equals to 2 and is rotated through 360 degrees about the y-axis. First, we have to find what is the region bounded by the curve y-axis and the straight line y equals to 2. Okay, so this is the y-axis, this is the curve, and this is y equals to 2 is this one. This is y equals to 2. So what is the region bounded by these three lines? It will be this part. Okay, 被这三条线包围着的就是这个部分。So this is 2. And what's the coordinate of this one? This is the y-intercept of the curve 1. Okay, 1. Or you can let x equals to 0, then y equals to 1. So this is 1. At this part 360 degrees about y-axis. Then you will have a volume that looks like this. A 3D volume that looks like this. So to find this volume, it will be pi integrate from 1 to 2, and this is y coordinate, so dy. Center here we have to put x squared. So equals to pi 1, 2. What is x squared? We have to rearrange this equation. So multiply by 4. 4y equals to x squared plus 4. So x squared equals to 4y minus 4. So this is 4y minus 4 dy. Okay, solve this. Pi 4y squared over 2 minus 4y from 1 to 2. Okay, you substitute 2 to this equation. Then you will have pi 2 squared is 4. 4 times 4 16. 16 over 2 minus 8. Then minus, substitute 1 to y. So 4 over 2 minus 4. So this is equals to 2 pi. Number 4. So we are given differentiate x squared minus 1 over 3x plus 1 dx equals to 3gx. Find the value of this one. Okay, so this is two functions. We can separate them. So this is equals to integrate 0 to 3 x over 2 dx minus integrate 0 to 3. Okay, for this one, you can separate them into 1 over 4 multiplied with 3gx. This is the same right with 3 over 4 gx because 1 over 4 times 3 equals to 3 over 4. Then dx. Okay, so this one, you integrate, you will have x squared over 2 times 2, so 4. 0 to 3. 1 over 4 is a constant. We can leave it outside. 1 over 4. Integrate 0 to 3, 3gx dx equals to, okay, you can substitute 3 into x. So equals to 9 over 4 minus, okay, 0 over 4. So equals to 0. Then for this one, 1 over 4. 3gx given from the equation, 3gx equals to d dx x squared minus 1, 3x plus 1. So you substitute this whole thing into 3gx. So you will have 0 to 3 d dx x squared minus 1, 3x plus 1 dx. Okay, dx you can cancel out. For this one, integrate and d cancel out because integrate is the reverse of d. So when you put integrate and differentiation together, these two cancel out each other. So you will have 9 over 4 minus 1 over 4. So this remain x squared minus 1 over 3x plus 1. Then we have to substitute 0 to 3 for the x. Okay, I repeat, for this one, when you substitute d dx into this equation, 3gx. So dx can cancel out. These two are the same, dx and then integrate made with differentiation, cancel each other. So you will have x squared minus 1 over 3x plus 1. Substitute 3 to x. Substitute 3 to x. Minus 1 over 4. So 9 minus 1, 8. Over 9 plus 1, 10. Substitute 0. So minus 0 minus 1 is negative 1 over 0 plus 1, 1. Okay, solve this. Then the answer will be 9 over 5. 比较复杂的是这个部分的呀，你要懂，就是这个 dx 要互相 cancel， 然后 integrate 跟这个 differentiation 放在一起之后，它们是互相取消掉的，所以这个 integrate differentiate 都没有了，只剩下这个保留着，然后0到3放进去。5. Diagram shows a straight line dp which is normal to the curve at point P. So this dp is normal at point P. The gradient function, okay, when you see this word gradient function, that means dy dx. I hope you can get this idea now. So gradient function equals to dy dx equals to negative 1 over 2x. This is the general gradient function for this curve. So when at point P, we will have a tangent line. So the gradient of this tangent line will be dy dx equals to negative 1 over 2. X is 4. So we substitute 4 here. So this is equals to negative 2. And tangent is normal to this line dp. Okay, these are normal. Therefore, gradient of dp multiplied with negative 2 equals to negative 1. So gradient of dp equals to 1 over 2. Now we can form the equation of this line dp. We will have y equals to 1 over 2x plus c. To find the value of c, you just need to substitute the coordinate of p. So you will have 12 equals to 1 over 2 times 4 plus c. So 12 minus 2, c equals to 10. Y equals to 1 over 2x plus 10. And D is the y-intercept of this straight line dp. So from this equation, y equals to mx plus c, right? So c equals to 10. Therefore, the y-coordinate of D is y equals to 10. From this equation, y equals to mx plus c. Number 2, find the equation of the curve. So we are given the gradient function dy dx equals to negative 1 over 2x. So you just need to integrate both sides. Okay, we integrate both sides. So dx cancel. Integrate dy equals to y. Integrate this one, you will have negative 1 over 2 x squared over 2. Then don't forget to plus c. So y equals to negative 1 over 4x squared plus c. How to find the value of c? You just need to substitute the coordinates of p. 4, 12. So 12 equals to negative 1 over 4 squared plus c. So c equals to 16. So y equals to negative 1 over 4x squared plus 16. B. The volume generated when the region bounded by the curve, the y-axis, and the straight line y equals to k is revolved through 360 degrees about the y-axis is 50 pi unit cube. Find the value of k. Okay, so we have a curve here, y-axis, and a straight line, y equals to k. But we do not know what is the value of k. Okay, this y-intercept is k. Okay, so the curve, y-axis, and this straight line, the region bounded will be by these three lines will be this part. Okay, so we use pi, integrate from k to this one. So we have to find this point. This is the maximum point for the curve. How to find the maximum point of this curve? So we have dy dx equals to negative 12x. And maximum point is when dy dx equals to 0. So you let negative 1 over 2 x equals to 0. So x equals to 0. Then from A2, we found that y equals to negative x squared over 4 plus 16. So when x equals to 0, y equals to 16. So the highest point here is 16. So we integrate from k to 16. This is y coordinate, so dy and x squared. Okay, what is x squared? From this equation, we find the value of x squared. So we times 4, you will have 4y equals to negative x squared plus 64. So x squared equals to 64 minus 4y. Okay, so this is equals to pi, integrate from k to 16, 64 minus 4y dy. Okay, we have to solve this one. So this is equals to pi 64y minus 4y squared over 2 from k to 16. So equals to pi. We substitute 16 to y. You will have 5, 1, 2, then minus, substitute k to y, 64k minus 2k squared. And from the question we are given the volume equals to 50 pi. So this is equals to 50 pi. Okay, pi you can cancel. We just compare the numbers here. So you will have 5, 1, 2 minus 64k plus 2k squared equals to 50. Rearrange. So 2k squared minus 64k, 512 minus 50, 462 equals to 0. Solve this equation. You will have k equals to 21 and k equals to 11. So which one is the correct answer? So the highest point here is 16. So k cannot be equal to 21. Then this will be out of the range. So k equals to 21 is rejected because this is out of the range. So the value of k must be 11. Number 6. Given integrate 2 to 5 hx dx equals to 6. Find the value of integrate 5 to 2, 3 hx dx. Okay, so 3 is a constant. You can leave it out. And this one 5 to 2. We can change it to 2 to 5. But we have to put negative outside. 这两个可以把它过来，可是要放个 negative 在外面。Then hx dx. So this is equals to negative 3. And this one is equals to 6. So negative 3 times 6, negative 18. For b, this is two functions. We can separate them. So integrate 2 to 5, 4 dx minus integrate 2 to 5 hx dx. So this is equals to 4x 2 to 5 minus, and this is 6. Okay, so this one, substitute 5 to x. So 20 minus, substitute 2 to x, 8 minus 6. So the answer will be 6. Number 7a, the region is revolved through 360 degrees about the x-axis. Find the volume generated in terms of pi. Okay, so when we rotate this region 360 degrees about x-axis, then we will have a volume that looks like this. So how to find this volume? This will be pi integrate from 0 to b. This is x-axis. So dx y squared. 这边是 x 的话，这边就放 y； 如果这边放 y 的话，这边就放 x. But first we have to find the value of b. So b is the x-intercept. X-intercept is when y equals to 0. So you just use back this equation and put y equals to 0. So 4x minus x squared equals to 0. Factorize x out. So 4 minus x equals to 0. So x equals to 0. X equals to 4. So x equals to 0. the first intersection point, and second one will be x equals to 4. So b equals to 4. Okay, so what is y squared? You just substitute the equation of this curve. So equals to pi, integrate from 0 to 4. Y is 4x minus x squared. 4x minus x squared square dx. Can you expand this equation? So pi integrate from 0 to 4. Expand this equation, you will have 16x squared minus 8x cubed plus x power 4 dx. So equals to pi, integrate this one, 16x power 3 over 3 minus 8x power 4 over 4 plus x power 5 over 5. 0 to 4. Okay, substitute 4 into x. Then solve this. And this is equals to 512 over 50 pi. This is volume, so unit cube. B. Given the area of shaded region is 32 over 3 units squared, find the value of integrate b to 0 to fx dx. How do we find the area of this shaded region? It will be integrate from 0 to b or 0 to 4, but here using b, so I use b here. Okay, this is x-intercept, so dx. Y. Or question here using fx, so we can use fx also. So this is equals to 32 over 3. Okay, given from the question. You have to find the value of integrate b to 0 to fx dx. Okay, 2 is a constant, so we leave it outside. And b to 0, we can change it to 0 to b, but we have to put negative. 0 to b fx dx. So you will have negative 2, and this is equals to 32 over 3. So 32 over 3. So equals to negative 64 over 3. Number 8a, find the value of n and n. So m, n, these are the coordinates of A. A is the intersection point of this curve and the straight line. Okay, so just equals them. The equation of the curve is y squared equals to x. So y equals to square root x. Okay, substitute to this equation. So square root x equals to 2 minus x. I square both sides. Then x equals to 4 minus 4x plus x squared. Okay, square both sides. Rearrange. So x squared minus 4x minus x minus 5x plus 4 equals to 0. Solve this one. X, 4 is 4 times 1. Cross multiply, 4x, x. Negative 5x, so both negative. Negative 5. So negative, negative, positive. Okay, so the answer will be x equals to 4 and x equals to 1. It can be 1 or it can be 4. We still don't know. This straight line is y equals to 2 minus x. So we find the x-intercept. That is when y equals to 0. So x equals to 2. So that means this m must be 1. This must be 1. It cannot be 4. 4 will be out of the range already. So this is 1. M equals to 1. To find the value of n, you just substitute to any equation here. So y squared equals to x. X is 1. So y equals to 1. Therefore, the coordinate of A is 1, 1. M equals to 1, N equals to 1. The coordinates of B. So B is the x-intercept for this straight line. So just now I said that this is 2. So this will be 2, 0. B, the area of region bounded by the curve and the straight line x equals to m. So x equals to m will be this one. This is x equals to m. So the region bounded by the curve and this straight line will be this part. 看啊，这条 curve 还有这一条直线，它们包围着的地方就只有这个部分罢了。So we just need to find the area for this part. Okay, so this is 0 to, okay, m equals to 1. Just now we found in A. So this is 1. So integrate from 0 to 1. This is under the curve. So we are using the equation of the curve. dx y. So equals to integrate 0 to 1. Y equals to square root of x. dx. Integrate. So power plus 1, you have 3 over 2 over 3 over 2. Integrate from 0 to 1. Then you will have 2 over 3 x power 3 over 2, 0 to 1. Substitute 1 into x. You will have 2 over 3 minus 0. So this is 2 over 3. And area, so the unit will be unit square. You find the volume generated in terms of pi when the shaded region is revolved through 360 degrees about the x-axis. Okay, so we have to find the volume generated by this shaded region. Okay, so we can separate them into two parts. So this is A, this is B. The volume generated by A will look like this. Okay, when you rotate through x-axis, okay, you have something like this. The volume. And when you rotate this B 360 degrees about x-axis, we will have a cone. Okay, 3D cone. Okay, therefore, the volume generated by A will be pi integrate from 0 to 1. And this is x-axis, so dx y squared plus the volume of this cone B. It will be 1 over 3 pi r squared h. Okay, so equals to pi y squared. Y squared is the equation of the curve. Y squared equals to x dx plus 1 over 3 pi r, the radius of this cone, the radius, it will be 1. So 1 square, h is the height. Where is the height? So this is the height. Just now we found that this is 1, so 1 to 2. So the height is 1. So equals to pi x, we integrate, become x squared over 2 from 1 to 2 plus, okay, this you have 1 over 3 pi. So equals to, substitute 1 to x. So 1 over 2 pi plus 1 over 3 pi. So this is equals to 5 over 6 pi. This is volume. So unit cube. Number 9. Diagram shows the graph of x equals to 2y squared. Okay, so this is the graph x equals to 2y squared. And the region bounded by the curve and the straight line y equals to h and y equals to negative h. Given that the area of the shaded region is 4.5 units squared, find the value of h. Okay, so we know that these two are balanced, right? So if the area of these two, you have 4.5, that means for A, for this part, you will have 4.5 divided by 2. So this one you will have 2.25. And this you will have 2.25 also. Okay, this shaded region is connected to y-axis here. So we are going to use y coordinates. So we integrate from 0 to h. This is y coordinate, so dy x. Then you will have equals to 2.25. Integrate this one. X equals to 2y squared. Okay, so 2y cubed over 3 from 0 to h equals to 2.25. Substitute h to y, so 2h cubed over 3 equals to 2.25. H cubed equals to 2.25 times 3 over 2. And this is equals to 27 over 8. So h equals to cube root of 27 over 8. So the answer will be 1.5. H equals to 1.5. Number 10. Diagram shows a graph of a straight line, x equals to fy. So this is the straight line, x equals to fy, and a curve x equals to gy. This is curve x equals to gy. The points -3, 2 lines on the straight line. given integrate 0 to 2 gy dy equals to negative 16 over 3. Okay, so what is this? Integrate from 0 to 2 dy. Dy, that means with respect to y coordinate. So from 0 to 2 gy is this curve. Okay, so this curve. That means this one is the area for this one, for this part. This is integrate 0 to 2 gy dy. And this is equals to negative 16 over 3. Okay, this is negative because it is on the left side of y-axis. So the area for this part should be 16 over 3. Okay, we just need the magnitude. We do not want the negative sign. So area for this one is 16 over 3. Then the question asks us, find the area of the region represented by integrate 0 to 2 fy dy. So what is the integrate 0 to 2 fy dy? Okay, so 0 to 2 fy is this straight line. So this one. From 0 to 2. And this is a trapezium. Can you see that? This is a trapezium for this straight line from 0 to 2. Okay, so this one is the area of this trapezium. So which is equals to 1 over 2, the parallel lines. Okay, this is negative 3 to 0, so this is 3, and this is 4. Okay, 4 plus 3, 7. Height equals to 2. Minus, okay, so just now integrate 0 to 2 gy dy. This is the area generated by this curve. But for the area, we need positive sign, not negative. So we have to put positive 16 over 3. So minus positive 16 over 3. Calculate this one. So 7 minus 16 over 3. You have 5 over 3. Okay, so this question is testing whether you understand idea of integration. Integration helps us to find the area. Okay, so this one, integrate 0 to 2 fy dy. So fy is this straight line. For the area generated from 0 to 2 for this straight line will be a trapezium. Minus, okay, this is the area generated by the curve from 0 to 2. This one. The question gives us negative, but we cannot put negative there. Because negative sign is because it's on the left side of y-axis. When we put in the value, we have to get rid of this negative. So you just need to put 16 over 3. Then you get the answer 5 over 3. 11. Diagram shows part of the curve y squared equals to x minus 4. The tangent to the curve at point A intersect the x-axis at point B. Find the equation of the straight line AB. Okay, so this straight line AB is the tangent to this curve. Therefore, from this equation, y squared equals to x minus 4. So y equals to square root of this. So x minus 4, 1 over 2. Okay, we can find dy dx. Okay, we put down the power 1 over 2, x minus 4, power minus 1. So negative 1 over 2. And we differentiate the bracket, you will have 1. So this is equals to 1 over 2 x minus 4, 1 over 2. This is when we differentiate dy dx. Then this dy dx means the gradient function. Okay, the gradient of this curve. At point A, 5, 1. Okay, substitute when x equals to 5. Therefore, dy dx equals to 1 over 2, x equals to 5, 5 minus 4, 1 over 2. So this is equals to 1 over 2. The gradient of this straight line AB will equals to 1 over 2. So you will have y equals to 1 over 2x plus c. How to find c? Substitute 5, 1 to this equation. So 1 equals to 1 over 2, 5 plus c. So 1 minus 5 over 2 equals to c. c equals to negative 3 over 2. So the equation will be y equals to 1 over 2x minus 3 over 2. Okay, you can leave your answer like this. Or you can multiply by 2, then you get the answer. Number 2, find the area of the shaded region. Okay, so to find the area of this shaded region, we have to use the the area formed by this straight line. Okay, from B to this one, this is 5. The area generated by the straight line minus the area of this curve. Then you're left with the area of the shaded region. So for this straight line, this is a triangle. Okay, we have to find the coordinate of B. So just now from part 1, the equation of the straight line is 2y equals to x minus 3. So this is x-intercept and y equals to 0. So x equals to 3. So this is 3. 1 over 2 times base 2 times height. Height equals to 1. Okay, we have to minus the area generated by the curve. That is from this coordinate to 5. So what is this coordinate? This is the x-intercept of the curve. The equation of the curve given is y squared equals to x minus 4. So when y equals to 0, then you will have x equals to 4. So this is 4. We integrate from 4 to 5 dx y. Okay, what is y? We have to square root this equation. So y equals to x minus 4 power 1 over 2. Okay, you bring it back to the equation here. So 2 simplify, 1 minus, integrate 4 to 5, y equals to x minus 4 power 1 over 2 dx. Okay, so how to integrate this one? We have to use substitution. Let u equals to x minus 4. So du dx equals to 1. So du equals to dx. Okay, substitute these two back to the equation. Then you will have 1 minus integrate 4 to 5 u 1 over 2 du. So 1 minus u 1 over 2. Then you will have u power 3 over 2 over 3 over 2. 4 to 5. Okay, substitute back the value of u. U equals to x minus 4. Okay, continue here. So equals to 1 minus u equals to x minus 4. X minus 4 3 over 2 over 3 over 2 from 4 to 5. Substitute 5 to x and then minus substitute 4 to x. Okay, calculate the answer. You will have 2 over 3. So 1 minus 2 over 3. The answer will be 1 over 3. B. Calculate the volume generated in terms of pi when the area bounded by the curve and the straight line x equals to 6. Okay, so the curve, the area bounded by the curve x equals to 6 will be around here. Okay, this is x equals to 6. So we have to rotate it about x-axis. So the region will be this one. This region. From 4 to 6. Okay, this 180 degree, the question here said that 180 degree. We ignore first. We find the volume generated when it revolves 360 degree. So we still use the same formula. Pi integrate from 4 to 6. This is x coordinate, so dx y squared. So equals to pi 4 to 6. Y squared equals to x minus 4 dx. Integrate this one. Pi x squared over 2 minus 4x from 4 to 6. So this is equals to pi negative 6 minus so negative 6 plus 8, you have 2 pi. So this is equals to 2 pi. This is the answer for 360 degree. So for 180 degree, we have to divide it by 2. That is pi. Okay, so the answer for this one is pi, not 2 pi.